the style where you got bass. Won't you back it up on me? I love the way you whine in your pop waist. Don't tease till it making me honest. So smooth when you move to the groove in the truth, baby. Back it up on me. Yeah, I love the style where you got bass. So won't you back it up on me? This a girl a whine in a time. I move around like she don't have no spine. The next thing, how she find? She have the rest of them a wait in a line. Oh gosh, champagne a pop and we so frost. Weed in a spliff, no allow that. Girl, back it up, make me hold that. This girl's on a level right now. I match to the bass on the treble right now. Wine to the real, let my crown. Bedroom pulling up and now back down. Fast, fast, slow, slow. Anywhere you want, baby girl, go. Bounce up and down like a pro, go. Girl, you want it, they know, yo. Real on the scene, heavy movement. You and your team, yeah. Them can't intervene, right? You know I love that style where you got bass. So won't you back it up on me? I love the way you whine in your pop waist. Don't tease till it making me alright. So smooth when you move to the groove, you're the truth, baby. Back it up on me. Yeah, I love that style where you got bass. So won't you back it up on me?
Back it up on me, telling me that you want me, baby girl, if you loving tonight. Right. Baby, I'm in town, know that it's going down. You know that I'm only here for one night. You know what he won't do, really won't do. You know why I probably put that thing upon you. Right. Looking at you, looking like you really want to. There's nothing on this earth, baby girl, I won't do. Girl, cause we turning up. Shots on deck, cause we burning up. Take you back to the telly, throw it up. Take you back to the telly, throw it up, girl. Throw it up. Oh, yeah. Looking at your friends like you don't care. Girl, cause the Grey Goose is in here. Oh, yeah, we in here.
You know I love that style where you got bass. So won't you back it up on me? I love the way you whine in your pop waist. Don't tease till it making me honest. So smooth when you move to the groove in the truth, baby. Back it up on me. Yeah, I love that style where you got bass. So won't you back it up on me?
Liberia! It's your day!
Tama Corporation is hosting the first ever heritage and cultural reality show called National Heritage and Cultural Challenge. The National Heritage and Cultural Challenge is a reality show organized by Tama Corporation, enabling us to explore our culture through entertainment. At the same time, you could stand a chance to win the grand prize in the amount of $38,000 United States dollars. Teammates will be grouped into 15 teams, representing the 15 counties in Liberia. Each team will consist of 5 members, with each team member having a specific role. A traditional chef to cook all the juicy local dishes, a beauty queen or king to showcase how beautiful, inspiring, and unique our Liberian culture is, a talented dancer, singer, storyteller, you name your talent and be on the show. A smart man, that one man who is certain of his knowledge of the county and the Liberian history. Lastly, our warrior, who will be ready to fight and protect his county at all costs. To avoid weekly eliminations, each team must perform and win traditional games or tasks given to them.
And the live auditions, January 25th in Kanta, the 26th of January in Kakata, February 2nd in Buchanan, February 4th in Morovia, and the final
Lupus Kitchen, a Liberian-owned business operated by Johnson and Wales University's trained chef Joyce Matowia, is your dining away from home. At Lupus Kitchen, we prepare all kinds of Liberian cuisines, including fried and rare oil potatoes green, kidney beans, palava sauce, fever leaves, and a lot more. We also make rice bread, meat pies, cookies, Benesi candies, and all kinds of pastry products. Place in your order online today from anywhere in the US at www.lorpukrtchen.com. The good news is your package is sealed in an insulated cooling box and reaches your destination well preserved and fresh. Save yourself the stress and order the best from a professional chef. Lupus Kitchen, keeps your fingers licking.
From glory to glory, it's time to break new grounds. It's time for a new spiritual beginning. It's time. Global Impact Ministries International, in collaboration with Born Christian Association, presents International Pastors, Leaders, and Worker Conference 2022. Yes, International Pastors, Leaders, and Workers Conference 2022 comes live in Banga with its seminar and a power-packed crusade. The seminar starts Tuesday, February 8th to the 9th, starting 9 in the morning at the Harvest Intercontinental Banga Central Church, while the crusade starts on the same Tuesday, starting at 5 p.m. Silver Compound, Lumsden Office, Banga. We have started another year without any idea of how it's going to end. It takes His special and divine grace to carry us through. Pastors, evangelists, church workers, make this a lifetime opportunity to meet these great men of God as they broaden and enlighten your minds about the Most High. Those anointed ones to administer God's word would include Reverend Sila Deku, Bishop and General Overseer, Global Impact Ministries International, the Apostle Dr. Dio Brown of the United States of America, and host Reverend Laha El Sisi of the Harvest Intercontinental Banga Central Church. A God to be God who has kept you and your family to be alive. The International Pastors, Leaders, and Workers Conference 2022, with text taken Hosea chapter 10, verse 9 to 13. Entrance is free for everyone. Yes, it's Global Impact Ministries International in collaboration with Born Christian Association, presenting the International Pastors, Leaders, and Workers Conference 2022 live in Banga with its seminar and a power-packed crusade starting Tuesday, February 8th to the 9th, starting 9 in the morning, and the revival from February 8th to the 11th at the famous Silver Compound, Lone Star Office. Bring the sick, the brokenhearted, the depressed, the rejected, and God will settle it forever. For more information, call the following set numbers: 0777 07 1506 and 0888 11 66 44. It's a lifetime opportunity. Be there.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that Sendwave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download Sendwave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. Sendwave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
This is the Costa Show you're listening to. And today is Friday, the 28th day of January 2022. Good morning, Walker.
Yeah, good morning, Costa, and good morning to our many listeners. We are back here with another weekend. The 28th, like you said, it's good to be here with you this morning.
Yeah, certainly is. Certainly is. Some big developments, a very big major development. Yesterday, the Supreme Court ordered the incarceration of Brownie Samokai and his co-defendants. And the court said that Brownie Samokai and his co-defendants should go to jail for 2 years, and they should, while in jail, they should pay the amount $20 per month, $25 per month. This is a little over $1,147,000. While they're in jail, they should pay this amount $25 per month until the entire amount is defrayed. That is a ridiculous thing. A very, very ridiculous thing. So that's what everybody's talking about. Now, will Brownie Samokai go to jail? Will he turn himself in to be imprisoned? I very much doubt that. I very much doubt that. The CDC folks really look like they want the seat. Who are his co-defendants? They were the Deputy Minister for Administration, Josiah Johnson, I believe that is his full and correct name, and the Comptroller, Ondoko, something. I believe that's his name. So these are the three individuals. So yesterday, I'm told, while Brownie Samokai was at the court or on the grounds of the Temple of Justice, for this particular case, after the Supreme Court made a decision to send Brownie Samokai to jail to order his incarceration, he and his co-defendants, they began to make preparation to have him arrested. And Brownie Samokai got tipped off. Somebody informed him that they were about to arrest him. He bailed because he had been out on bail. Boy, tell George to check the MyTuner app. And folks, for those of you who listen to the other apps other than Facebook, because I know some of you don't watch the show on Facebook, you listen to the audio streaming apps. Those are the apps such as MyTuner or the website or TuneIn. You need to just refresh it. You know, when you get up in the morning and you go to that particular app, you have to start a new one. Don't just go to the last link that you're listening to. You have to refresh it. You have to go on the app and then refresh the app on your device. Please. We've talked about this a million times, and yet some of you still do not get it. Yes, I know. Yeah, that's what makes us uniquely Liberian. You know, we have to learn something. But George, is the app on? Is it working?
We are just switching from one internet source to another. So he's working on it to get everything back on.
Was it not working?
It was working, but the internet just dropped the one we're using, so we switched to another.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So
now it's
maybe that's the reason this particular time, but almost always it is because people don't refresh their device. Now, so when Brownie received the information from someone that the guys had just revoked his bail. Now, it was a bail that allowed Brownie Samokai to be walking around, but they revoked the bail. And so they revoked the bail because they wanted to make sure that they could arrest him. And then Brownie got the word that his bail had just been revoked. And that is how he left the grounds of the Temple of Justice yesterday. Had he not gotten a word that his bail had been revoked and that he was about to get arrested, to be jailed, to be imprisoned for 2 years, and to make the full payment of the judgment amount of $1,147,656.35, he would have been arrested and he would have been sent to prison. And so what the Supreme Court ruled yesterday essentially said that the lower court did not have the authority, or the lower court erred. They made a mistake. That they made a mistake to rule that Brownie Samokai could pay his share of the money individually in order to have his rights fully restored. The Supreme Court said that the lower court judge was wrong, and that since Brownie and his co-defendants were jointly prosecuted and jointly found guilty, that in order for them to satisfy the judgment of the court, the ruling of the court, they all must jointly comply with the decision of the court and not separately and individually. That's what the Supreme Court said. So Brownie alone, in the wisdom of the Supreme Court, cannot pay his portion of the money. No. They all must pay the money together at once, completely. They all must pay the money together in order for the ruling to be fully satisfied. So Brownie could not pay or do a restitution of his portion. No. The Supreme Court said all of them should pay together. All of them should pay this amount in order for any of them to have his right fully restored. That's a ruling of the Supreme Court. Now the Supreme Court said this ridiculous part, which I don't understand. They're saying that Brownie and his colleagues, let me read for you. They will now serve 2 years imprisonment and pay the full judgment amount of US $1,147,656.35, less than the amount already paid by them. That means a deduction of what they had already paid. Because as you recall, Brownie Samokai did pay some of the money.
Yeah.
He did pay some of the money already. So the Supreme Court is saying the amount that was already paid should be deducted from this $1,147,656.35 already paid by them. Upon failure to pay, see what the court is saying? Upon failure to pay, they shall remain in prison until the balance is fully liquidated at a rate of US $25 per month. So the Supreme Court said, if Brownie and his co-defendants cannot pay $1,147,000 immediately, they must go to jail, and they must stay in jail until the amount is paid at the rate of $25 and $25 per month. Now, if they go to jail and have to pay $25 per month, so what do? We do this math. 147,000 divided by 25. Yeah, so that's like 45,880 months divided by 12. Oh, wow. That's about what? 3,000 years? Okay? That's about what? 3,000, yeah. Is that 3,000 years? Something like that. Okay? Are you listening? We're talking about 3,000 years. So, folks, basically, the Supreme Court ruling is saying 3,000 years. That Brownie and them should go to prison for 3,000 years. Jesus, this sounds like a Chinese kung fu movie. You killed my master 3,000 years ago, and I'm here to avenge him or to revenge. Yeah.
I'm here to defend.
Yeah. So basically, now we're told that Brownie Samoka has left the country. That's what we have been told. That former Defense Minister Brownie Samoka has absconded. Now, I would not blame Brownie. If I were Brownie, I would not blame him. Now, what we're told is this, folks. The CDC folks, they want a seat badly. They want that seat vacated so that they can have an election to fill that seat. Now, you know, CDC people have been doing a lot of work in Lofa County, and their strategy is very simple. We do as much as we can to diminish Joe Boakai in Lofa County. Now,
Yeah.
the CDC people, you go to FOIA, for example, Thomas Fowler, Jefferson Koji, they've been very active in FOIA. You know, they built houses in FOIA. They've given motorbikes to the chiefs in FOIA. They are also doing road construction. Did you see the pavement of the road in FOIA, Bogai?
I saw it.
And they're basically telling the people of FOIA that when your son, Joe Boga, was vice president, he didn't do these things for you. He didn't do your role. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. And we are now doing these things for you. So they have been working in FOIA a lot. They're doing pavements. They're doing macro loans, small business loans to the people there. They're doing all kinds of projects in FOIA. The strategy is simple: to diminish Joe Boakai's strength in Lofa County. That has been their strategy. Now, they believe if they can get Brownie Samokai to give up this seat, they can field a candidate. Now, we're hearing all kinds of names. We're hearing they're considering Thomas Fowler running. We're hearing they're considering Jefferson Koji running. But we're hearing something. We're hearing all kinds of things. Now, their strategy is, if we can field a candidate in Lofa County, preferably somebody from FOIA, a sedition, that person would win if we spend a whole lot of money. Now, if that person wins, according to the CDC strategy, we would then be able to say that if Joe Boakai was so popular in Lofa County, in FOIA in particular, any longer, CDC would not have won this seat. Therefore, because we've won this seat, we're now more popular in Lofa County than Joe Boakai is. And the reason they're focusing on FOIA is because they're focusing on Joe Boakai. Now, you don't see them doing that in Maryland County. Hold on, Boakai. Hello? Do you see the guys fighting in Maryland County? First of all, Maryland County, which is where Cummings is from, they win it anyway. The CDC controls Maryland County. That's number one. They don't care about Maryland County because the CDC already controls Maryland County. They don't care. Cummings came third in his home county. Third place, not second. Third. So they don't give a damn about Maryland County. Besides that, Maryland County doesn't have a lot of votes. I'm sorry. Just like the rest of the Southeast. If you combine all the votes in the Southeast, you combine all of them together, and then you compare them with the votes in Nimba County. Nimba County has way more votes than the entire Southeast. Nimba alone, all the votes in the Southeast can go in Nimba, and Nimba would still have, can come out of Nimba County votes, and Nimba would still have votes. So the point I'm trying to make is that their focus is Joe Boakai. How can we diminish Joe Boakai in Lofa County? The way to do that is to pull a colossal amount of money into Lofa County, particularly in FOIA, where Joe Boakai is from. They know Joe Boakai doesn't have money to pave roads in FOIA. They know Joe Boakai doesn't have money to be buying motorcycles and investing money, giving macro loans to people in FOIA. They know these things, and they have the money. Oh, Boakai, what is wrong with you guys? I just lost you. Folks, please bear with me there. I just lost Boakai there. I'm trying to get them back. This is very interesting, this conversation. I need you to understand why CDC is focusing here in FOIA. No, that math is not misleading, my brother John Sobel. I know you are a son of Maryland County, and you know I love you like a brother. But my brother, that math is not wrong. The Southeast, you ain't got votes, so you ain't got votes at all. And you know, you ain't got votes. Maybe you need to copy what the Nimbayans do. Every Nimba man got 4 or 5 wives and 10, 15 children. The ones that live in the village, that's what they do. Nimba men are very prolific. They breed a lot. Their wives, they have multiple wives, multiple children. And the other day I was telling you, by the time a Nimba boy is 25 years old, He's already got 5, 6 wives. I mean, 6, 7 children by 3, 4 wives. Trust me, the Nimba people, they have a lot of kids. Oh, my brother, don't underestimate it. They have a lot of kids. But let's try to reconnect with Bwaka there. We got to go back to this conversation. It's very, very important. Let me see. Let me call him up and find out what it is. Okay. I don't know. They said they have some internet issues or stuff like that. Well, let me talk to George quickly and see what's going on. Just hold on there. Bear with me, folks, because all the other people, the thousands who listen via the audio streaming apps, what is the problem? Don't tell me to hold on. Tell me what the problem is. Okay. How long is it going to take? Okay, folks, hold on. They're going to rejoin me shortly. The internet is bad. Of course, you know that's Liberia. Nothing works in the country. Absolutely, there's not one thing you can raise your hand and say this thing works well in Liberia. Name one thing. Corruption. Corruption works perfectly well in the country. Other than that, anything positive never works in the country. Sadly, that's the reality about the country. So my guys are trying to switch from one internet source to another internet source. So stay put there. It's very interesting. I'm going to give them a few minutes, or a minute or two. They will be back with me shortly. Folks, this is very interesting. And you need to hear exactly what the CDC's plan is, what their strategy is. Weaken Joe Bwaka in Lofa County. And let me tell you something. I don't believe that they can take Bwaka's support away, but clearly, trust me, they will take some away. Unless you are being unrealistic, trust me, I'm a politician and I know what I'm saying. They are investing a lot of money in Lofa. You cannot sit there and say that they're not going to get some votes in Lofa, but it will make no real dent, no real impact on Joe Bwaka's popularity in Lofa County. No real dent. They will get some votes. There are some people who, were supporting Joe Bwaka before, but they're not going to support him anymore because the guys are pumping money. These guys have been busy in Lofa, giving motorbikes to the chiefs and giving them money and micro loans and this and that, paving the road in Foya. And they're trying to make it look like, oh, you see, when he was vice president, he didn't do these things for you, because they didn't care for you. It's not true. It is not true at all. Joe Bwaka was very instrumental in securing, money for the pavement of that road to Lofa County. Is it Econia? He was very instrumental. But so the people of Lofa know that what their strategy is. And there are some people, weak vessels, as they always are, who will be bought, who will be compromised, who will betray Joe Bwaka, and they will no longer support him. But the overwhelming majority of the people of Lofa County, particularly Foya, will not abandon their Uncle Joe or their brother Joe. They're not going to do that. But yes, they will win some souls because some people depend. Sit on there and say, you coming supporter, you say Joe Bwaka only depending on Lofa to win. Who are you depending on? At least Joe Bwaka won one county, but in your home county, Ellis Cummings came third place. You see, you all are so shameless. You Ellis Cummings people. That's why when I say you have no pathway to win, and then you sit on there and then you start making big mouth. You came third place in your own county. Joe Bwaka won overwhelmingly in Lofa County, well over 85 to 86%, pretty close to 90% of the votes in Lofa, which is one of the largest counties in the country. Joe Bwaka won that. And then you also look at every other county, Bwaka came second. Every other county, he came second. But in your case, for a Southeasterner, you could not even win your own county. You came third place in your county. When I see the comments people making big mouth, you just say that you are nothing. You came third place in your own county. Bwaka came first place in his own county. Then in every other county across the country, he came second. You see that? So what Cummings did not even come second in any county. Every county across the country, Boakai came second. Now that's been changing. That's been changing. The political map has been changing since 2017. Joe Boakai is not coming first in most of these counties. That is the reason why every single opinion poll conducted in the last several months, Joe Boakai has been winning. Every single county. My brother John Sobo, who is a proud son of Maryland County, is saying he himself can beat Cummings in Maryland. Well, John Sobo, I wouldn't be surprised, my man. You are better connected with the people in Maryland. So you have a candidate who came third, not second, third in his own county. Third. Joe Boakai has been came second in every single county except for Lofa. He won Lofa overwhelmingly by pretty close to 90%. You in the ANC, you can win. You can win a single county. You can even come second in your own county. Then you want to put your mouth on somebody who got 448,000 votes, and you got a pitiful 112,000 votes. That is, you say, oh, now he was an incumbent. That is a mistake you make. Joe Boakai did not get those votes because of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. You know, I tell my UP friends all the time, Boakai, right? I tell them, look, I will not sit here and defend Ellen Johnson Sirleaf's record, the Unity Party government's record. No way, because I'm a victim of that administration. I am. Yeah. But what I will tell you, that Joe Boakai is not like Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. And the whole world knows that. Do you not know that, Boakai?
Yeah, I do know.
Joe Boakai on one hand, Ellie on one hand. Are they the same characters?
No. Ellie is wicked.
Ellie is wicked. Joe Boakai is a humble, decent man. The whole country knows him for that. All the 25 years he worked in government. Does he have policies around Boakai?
No.
Does he have big fat bank accounts?
Nope.
Everybody knows who Joe Boakai is. Did he build a mansion? This is a man who worked for 25 years in government. He still lives in the same house he built 40 years ago. 40 years ago. That's who he is. So Joe and Ellie are different. And you know, I told my UP friend, I said, look, guys, I would never, ever, ever, not even Joe Boakai would ask me to defend the Unity Party's legacy. I would never do that. Again, let me repeat myself. Not even Joe Boakai will ask me to defend the legacy of Unity Party as a government. Never, ever will I do that. Never, ever. Because name one of them who suffered more in the hands of Unity Party than Henry Costa did.
Nobody. We did.
We suffered. So I will not do that. But Joe Boakai didn't call those shots. He was vice president. And I know what vice presidents do. Vice president. Look at Willie Tauber and Tubman. Willie Tauber became vice president to Tubman in 1952. From 1952 all the way until 1971, when Tubman died in London. 19 years as vice president. 19 years. Now people didn't really know what Willie Tauber would do if he ever became president, but we saw what Willie Tauber did when he became president. He was so different from Tubman. His style was different. He was a progressive, forward-thinking leader. He was a Democrat. He wasn't desperate about holding on to power. He wanted to make change so bad, things began to improve rapidly in the country. There were two different people, completely two different people. It is the same case with Ellen and Boakai. And that is the reason why Ellen did not support Boakai. She instead supported George Weah because she didn't trust that Joe Boakai would, quote unquote, protect her, protect Ralph Sirleaf, protect all her cronies who stole and looted the country. You know why she was so afraid? Because Joe Boakai didn't join her to steal. Joe Boakai didn't steal anything. Well, Boakai, if you and I were in government together, you were my boss, I'm the vice president, and you stole plenty of money. You and your children and your cronies stole a lot of money, got rich. I didn't steal anything. And now you're leaving. You want me to take over as president, but you are afraid that if I don't commit to you, if I don't make you feel comfortable that you will protect me, then Boakai, guess what? Then I might come after you because I wasn't involved with you. You see? You know, they got the parable. When you try to offer the witness, if somebody testifying in your case, and you offer the witness something, the witness says, Mama can't eat. Witness says, my God, Mama can't drink. Hey, man, I don't want to drink, man. Boakai, what does that tell you about that witness?
Getting prepared for you.
If you're on trial, And the person who's going to testify against you, you offer them food, they're gone full. You offer them water, they don't want to drink. You offer them chair to sit down, they don't want to sit down. You offer them, they don't want it. Just know that witness is coming for you, Biggie. When the witness is refusing to take anything, that is a case of Boaka and Ellen. The witness says, not one day, you don't want that. So that is a thing. So now, you in the communist camp, you lost every single county, including your own county. Boaka beat you in your own county. Who came second in Maryland?
Joe Boaka.
Thank you. Joe Boaka came second in your own county. He beat you. You came third. Hey, remember Boaka, if you're running for president, the county you're from, a stranger beat you there. What does that say about you?
I mean that you not even said granted that people not even know you there that much.
You're running for president. The county you're from, stranger from Lofa.
Stranger can be you.
Stranger from Lofa beat you there.
But Costa, what they are saying now is that that was then. We are into a new era. This is 2023.
Also, they already know how it will happen. Oh, okay. You see, the thing about the communist people, they let us say that election our way by election. But now we know we'll win there. Based on what? Okay, listen now. Hold on. 2020. Which political party the CPP gave that seat to, the Senate seat?
Mr. Cummings and ANC.
There's a guy called Eric Jiko. Eric Jiko from the ANC, December 2020, that the man get a seat to. What playing game? Number what?
In third place or fourth place, I don't know, something like that.
Fourth place.
Fourth place, yeah, okay.
Who campaigned for him?
Mr. Cummings did. Mr. Cummings and you know.
Who financed his election, his campaign?
Mr. Cummings.
Thank you. Cummings campaign for Eric Jiko. They gave Eric Jiko Maryland County. Alex Cummings. They flocked him. He came at the third or fourth place. Cummings campaign for him. The reason they gave it to him because at Cummings County. Eric Jiko. That's the guy's name. So, who won Lofa?
Bernie.
Which party in the CPP they get Lofa County to?
Unity Party.
Okay. Who won Grand Bassa?
Yombly.
Which party they get Bassa to?
Liberty Party.
Thank you. Sorry, Eric Jiko came fifth place. Cummings and Eric Jiko, they keep working a place?
Fifth place.
Fifth place.
Okay, so Costa, let me play a little devil advocacy role here.
Yeah, go ahead. I will indulge you. I'm gonna go take some calls. Yeah, but I said that. So listen up, hold on before you play a devil advocacy. Who CPP get Lofa to?
CPP get Lofa to
Joe Boaka.
Yeah,
in
Joe Boaka.
He won. Who CPP get Bassa to?
Yombly
won. Who CPP get Maryland County to?
ANC, Mr. Cummings.
And the king what place?
Fifth place.
Fifth place. So now, let that marinate. I'm not even telling you anything further than that. Let Boaka do a devil advocacy. Let that sink in. Google, let it sink in. Yeah.
Okay, so cost now.
You're fresh here to be comparing Cummings with Joe Boaka. Something wrong with it.
All right. That's the senatorial race. And the folks within the ANC will say the senatorial race is totally different from the presidency.
You see that nonsense they can talk. Hold on. I will answer. We can say, we in the opposition can say, the 2020 election results are an indication that George Weah is extremely unpopular. Because George Weah only won 3 counties in the entire 15 counties. All the 15 counties. So if that applies to Weah, that logic must also apply to anybody who loses. So if you were given a county, you are a political leader, aspiring to run for the presidency, the county you are giving, you campaign in your county, you can have 4th place. Now, who won Bon County also? Unity Party. Prince Moi. You see, Unity Party won Bon County. These guys are getting it. Let me go back to you. Finish making your devil advocacy.
So, as I was saying, they will say that there is a difference between the senatorial and legislative elections and the presidency. The presidency come with, people supporting Mr. Cummings or Mr. Boaka or Josh Manenwia, but carry another person like a senator or representative to the people that haven't been working.
It determines your strength and your popularity, Boakai. Why was John Weir so popular? John Weir literally lifted the hands of marijuana smoking Akaros Gray and made him what? Answer the question, Boakai. John Weir literally held the hand of marijuana smoking Akaros Gray and made him what?
Representative.
He took plank selling Thomas Pala from the plank thing in Raleigh and made him what?
Representative.
He told Hannah Brent, the Kobo shop woman, and made her what?
Representative.
Nope, Senator. Hannah Brent was made Senator in 2005.
Yeah, Senator.
So, that is popularity and strength. That is how you demonstrate your popularity. You raise the hand of people you endorse and they win. But then what happened in 2020? All those people's hands we are raised, what started to happen?
They lost.
They lost. Come on, Baka. I've been doing this thing for years. I know it. When the people start rejecting people you raise, whose hands you raise, trust me. That this the ANC people are saying, but what about ALP? But this is where you get it wrong. Stop comparing yourself with Ure. Ure is not running for president.
No.
Better not Ure is not running for president. Better not Ure is not running for president. Ellis Cummings is the one running for president. The mistake you make by comparing Ure and Cummings, you are making a mistake. Like PYJ in Nimba. Everybody knows that PYJ, whoever hand PYJ raises expects to win. Is expected to win because PYJ is supposed to be the political godfather of Nimba County. But Cummings, unfortunately, no, it didn't work for him. So if the people rejected his candidate didn't even come second place. But the bigger issue, let's go back to the key issue. The CDC people think that they can diminish Joe Boaka in Lofa. That's what they think, but they are mistaken. Yes, all these efforts they're making will take some votes, but they will be nominal. These votes will be nominal. It will not really affect Joe Boaka seriously in Lofa. Now, before we go any further, I just want to say thanks to our people. We have been able to raise the ticket money for Wagoro BN. We have raised the ticket money for Wagoro BN. Currently, we stand at a little over $1,200 cash on hand. Now, if you still want to make a contribution, we will welcome that. We are at a little over $1,200. We are over $1,200. We raised the money for Wagoro BN. For those of you who were not following then, Wagoro BN is a long-time supporter of the Costa Show, follow us for over 8 years. I've known him personally for 4 years, 4 of those 8 years. He has a scholarship to go to India to study, and he needed to buy his plane ticket. We raised over $1,200 for him cash on hand. That money I should send to Liberia today so that Wagoro BN can buy his plane ticket. Of course, we got some of the money in Liberia, we got some here, so it's a little over $1,200. We want to thank all of you, all of you, our supporters. We thank you for always answering our call. You always never let us down, and we're very grateful for that. If you still want to chip in, you certainly can. The number to chip in is 763-568-8538. That is the number. I'm going to post the number right here and pin it for Wagoro BN. Wagoro BN is our brother. He has a scholarship. He's going to India to study business. and we wanted to. He came to us and said, "Guys, please help me raise some money for me so that I can buy my plane ticket." You know, and we've already done that. The plane ticket was just about. The plane ticket was just about. Ooh, sorry. Okay, so Bwaga, we're about to take some calls, but before we do, I just want to put this number back here so that those of you who still want to chip in, you can do so. The more the merrier. We can add it up and give it a Wagoro BN for his travel to India for school. We're going to go to the phone lines. Want to hear what Liberians have to say about what's happening with Brownie Samukai. The real issue here is Brownie is not even the target. The real target is Joe Bwagai. How can we diminish Joe Bwagai in Lofa County? That is the strategy of the CDC folks. And yes, that's the number, Sister Winifred Johnson. That's Cash App and Zelle. You can send you a little contribution there. But we're going to go to the phone lines now. I want to thank all of you who gave. We have over $1,200, which we're going to give to Wild Go to be in this weekend so that he can buy his plane ticket to go to India to study. All right. So, Bwagai, we're going to go to the phone lines. Let's take some calls that we want to hear what Liberians have got to say. Brandon Samukai is believed to have left the country because if they were to arrest him, he would go to jail for more than 2 years. Because guess what, Bwagai? They are saying that Brandon should pay this money at a rate of $25 per month. At a rate of $25 per month, that means Brandon Samukai would go to jail. It would take him 45,000 plus months to pay this money. Divided by 12, that's about 3,000. That's over 3,000 years. It would take Brandon over 3,000 years to pay this money back. And so that's what they want. So now what they're going to do, the next thing they're going to do, Bwagai, is go to the court and declare the seat vacant.
Yeah.
They're going to go to court and declare the Lofa County election nullified. Once they nullify the Lofa County election, the next thing you know, listen, they're going to put up somebody like Thomas Fala or somebody like Jefferson Koji to run in Lofa. That will be the colossal mistake they will make. The guy who came second to Browning, Samuka is Councillor Jala.
Councillor Jala, yeah.
Councillor Jala is very strong in Lofa. He is a Unity Party man. But because he felt that he couldn't win the primary in Unity Party, he did not participate in the UP primary. That's why he ran. I think he ran independent, but Councillor Jala did very, very well.
Yeah, he went independent.
He's a Unity Party man. The man that came second in Lofa County to Brandon Samuka in the Senate election is a Unity Party man. Now, I don't know whether they're going to go and try to recruit him. I don't know whether they're going to do that. Yes, basically they're saying it's a life imprisonment. I mean, at 3,000 years, over 3,000 years, Councillor Jala is the second strongest person in Lofa right now, politically speaking. So if he runs and whoever you put against him, I don't see you beating him at all. I don't. But let's go to the phone lines. And whoever Joe Bwagai supports in Lofa County, a good candidate, not just any poo-poo platoon. If Joe Bwagai endorses Councillor Jala, who is a member of the Unity Party, he will win Lofa County.
Yeah, but of course, I don't know what they are thinking on, because with the way they handle the particular case of Brandon Samuka, it sent a lot of message to the people of to the Lofian.
But Lofian would be angry. Bwagai?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they will just sit down and CDC come and lift anybody hand up.
They will not vote for that person. No. Bwagai, no, they will not. Now, listen, and whoever they support in Lofa, they are going to lose. Bwagai, why don't you guys think before they act?
No, they're thinking financially. They say, oh, okay.
They think money will win. So go down to Lofa, because the people of Lofa know all this stuff you're doing it to them and you're doing it to Joe Bwagai. And they will not love you more than they love their Joe Bwagai. No way, never. So you go, they're going to vote angry. My brother, John Sobo, that's it. They will be angry. This thing will backfire. It will backfire. It will not be easy. Go take someone like Joker and say you're supporting him from CDC in Lofa. The way the Lofans will vote against that person, Bwagai. The way they will vote against that person. And like you go to Grand Crew and think you can honor man Joey in Grand Crew. Joey ain't got to do nothing for the people of Grand Crew that will support him. That's the way our people vote. Go to Lofa and go hold one idiot hand. You say he will win Lofa County because you want to show that you can honor man Joe Bwagai there. You're wasting your time. This strategy is a waste. Brandon Samoka doesn't take the seat, fine. Brandon leaves the country, he runs away. He's not going to, now for Brandon not to return to Liberia, Joe has to leave power. That's the thing, Waka. For Brandon Samoka to be able to return to Liberia and not face 3,000 years plus in prison, because basically that's what the Supreme Court said, that Brandon should go to jail for 3,000 years. That means George has to be out of office. That's it. So Brandon cannot go back to Liberia until George is out of office. Now, you do all kinds of things. Brandon Samoka is a trained military man who presided over the building of an army, and he ran that army for 12 years. You think Brandon Samoka going after him the way you've done, don't you think that's a potential that this could undermine the peace? Brandon got loyalists in the army. Brandon got people. You know, Boga, do you guys think, Boga? Brandon Samoka was defense minister for 12 years. He was not just defense minister. Brandon Samoka is a military man, a trained military man. Oh, you want to talk to me? Oh, for me, I'm going back in December. Don't worry about that. And you ANC people be running around with, oh, because I can't come out to the country. I'm going back in December. Don't worry about it. After my graduation with my master's degree, I returned to Liberia in December. I have announced it repeatedly. I'm going to the country. And guess what? The government will not lay hands on me because they have no case against me. All the big movies you see them making, they will not even touch me. They will not even, you heard the other day, the government people say what? Because I can return to the country, there's no case against him. We have dropped the case against him. Nonsense. There was no case to begin with. You want to know why the Sierra Leone never returned me upon their request, never extradited me? Because they asked the government to show the rate, to show the indictment against me. They never did. They never did that. They didn't do that at all. They failed. So forget that. So that thing was absolute nonsense. But in the case of Brandon Samoka, he will not be able to return to Liberia until Joe Boakai wins the election. That's the thing. Brandon will not be able to return. That is their plan. If Brandon goes back, they're going to grab him, they're going to put him in jail. And we're told he's already left the country. A trained military man who trained and presided over, the building of an army and presided over that army for 12 years. This is the man that you've witch hunted and you forced him to flee his country in this manner. It's a security risk, Boakai. It is a national security risk. There's a risk involved. Let's go to the phone lines, Boakai. Announce those numbers. Let's go to the lines, the WhatsApp number and the local numbers. Let's hear from the Liberian people. I just want to say shout out to my dear sister, Comfort Whitfield, a strong supporter of the Costa Show. Comfort Whitfield, yesterday was your birthday. Happy belated birthday to you. I know you're still celebrating, so I'm not going to say belated. Comfort Whitfield, happy birthday to you. Brother Dakina Thomas, all the way there in Australia, 2 days earlier was your birthday. 2 days earlier, so that would be what, Wednesday? Would that be Wednesday? Wednesday, I believe. Wednesday was your birthday, Dakina Thomas. Happy belated birthday to you. You and Comfort Whitfield celebrated 2 days apart. So we're going to go to the phone lines and take some calls. I want to hear what the Liberian people have got to say about this thing. Do you see the potential security risk? Brandon Samoka has been made to flee the country in this manner. And who knows? Anybody is capable of anything. Every time you chase people out of their country. In fact, in Liberia, the history of the conflict, the people who brought the war were people who were what?
You know,
they were chased out of the country.
Yeah. Yeah.
The people who brought the war in Liberia were people who were all chased out of the country.
Chased out of the country and they came back.
People who could not live in the country, they brought the war. Every single one of the conflict was brought by people who were chased out of the country.
Yeah.
You don't want to be doing this. Witch hunting people is a national security threat. It's a threat to our peace and to our fledgling democracy. Let's go to the lines and let's take some calls there. So you all Cummings people, you should stop this nonsense. Never compare Joe Boakai and Cummings. Boakai beat Cummings in his own county. Just so you know. The guy Cummings supported for senator in in Lofa, in Maryland County, he came 5th place. Number 5. Number 5. Stop being frisky. Let's take some calls.
0770102-102-86-010383 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231.
Let's take some calls there, folks. Yeah, call our WhatsApp number, Boga.
The WhatsApp number is +231-888-624171. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother. Good morning, Patrick. This is Costa speaking.
Welcome.
Yeah, brother, good morning, Patrick. And to the issue, brother. You know, there's the only thing that they are doing is attacking to go against Joe Parker. And but some guy issue again, that issue what they say they're doing the whim. But some guys are all X and black bearers. But some guys are security men. Some guys are very security man. So actually they do again hitting him. Giving because of what they use all the tactics giving what they say some parliament carry motor banner, Joe giving and pick up giving motor banner to the chiefs. All that is a tactic. It's just a tactic they are using to go against and Joe Biden. But no condition. No condition, and I do believe that CDC can win this 2023. Under no condition, I can bet my neck they can now win. And even to the issue of Costa can in the coach no matter where refereeing. They start out here Costa 11, the coach, they don't even know how Costa 11 the coach. They say they get security and they say all of them say that Costa left. There's no way they can referee. Costa will carry in the coach who will fly the speed, he will walk and run nobody to do anything to him. So thank you the money. That's all.
All right, let's take more calls there. Brandon Samokai is said to have absconded. He's left the country, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Boakai. I have a little advice for you, Boakai, but firstly, I want to debunk what Costa said about Mr.
Your name,
Cummings.
where you calling from? Your name, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Los Angeles this morning. My name is Napoleon Soso. I want to debunk what Costa said this morning about Mr. Elizondo Cummings. Elizondo Cummings did not support a criminal. Ome Boakai supported a criminal that is a fugitive right now. And Boakai, you're a young man. Ask Costa why Fidel Sully left the Costa Show. You are a very young man.
Boakai, answer the man. Tell him, Boakai, why Fidel left?
Fidel left because he wanted to leave. There was no... Oh, the man left the line already. So I don't know what
he said. Why Fidel said he left the Costa Show? That Cummings man.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Bogai.
Yeah, your name, where you joining us from?
This is Samuka V. Coney. I'm calling you from Clower Town.
Okay.
How you doing, Costa? How are you coming on today?
Welcome.
Morning. We're doing
all right,
good.
thank you. Interestingly, let me start off this for everybody to understand again. Do you know that the issue with coming to the court, we know it's a real step we took, and actually coming created a situational dilemma for the CPV. But what actually the government decided to do, you know it and I know it, is to make sure they handle the coming case transparently. So as to make sure that they will be able to actually enter into the CPP and take any influential person and take the person to court. They are starting with the law, but in some cases, don't be surprised that a rape may likely come against you. It's a clever attempt to be able to totally destabilize the CPP. You will be on that until we enter into the process of election hearing. So we don't understand anything. And let people understand this. The war is such that Deborah Costa said, when you chase somebody out of the country, they may come back with different intentions. It can be Brandon Samuka. You said 3 persons have committed an act. You didn't care for the rest of the people. Only Brandon Samuka, who you feel have one seat, you were chasing him. The money was being divided into 3. He lived up to the commitment of paying H. At the verge of completing his full payment, you have come back to say that he will take full responsibility because they were entitled to 3. That particular thing they're doing so, they will pay for it. Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much, Biro Samuka. Let's say Martina Konate on this line. Martina Konate, Tama, I don't know how you call his name. The name, I don't know, Kuma or Yasa. What kind of name here, Martina? Welcome.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning, Martina. I don't know what's happening to your line, Martina, but let's say Ali Kaba. Ali, you have to call me back. Let's take somebody from this line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How you doing?
I'm okay. Your name, are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Alex T. I'm calling from Silver Spring. And I just want to know about what happened to the zoo. Did they receive bribe from Tomofala for the ATM machine? Or what's going on? Because the year I ended, the 28th, what's going on?
Okay.
I'm not concerned this
Well,
morning.
that's a good question. Why? What has happened? Why haven't we heard from the grandmaster in Lofa? I told you last week. I heard they were coming out. Maybe the situation with Browning, maybe it was exacerbated. Again, the CDC government takes them for granted. There's something that must be depending on Bwaka.
Yeah.
The CDC government takes them for granted.
Martina Konate, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Bwaka leader. Good morning to our many listeners. Martina Konate, Costa Princess calling from Morovia, Liberia. Bwaka, thank you for having me on the platform this morning. But first of all, I want to send my condolence to Christmas family this morning because I tried calling the other day. I couldn't go through. We are deeply sorry for the loss. May his soul rest in perfect peace. And to the issue of Bernie J. Samuka, I will not worry about Bernie Samuka to God in hearing Bwaka. I'm a woman, right? But if I were in a case of Bernie Samuka that served the defense ministry for 12 good years with a good record, because I was instructed by one criminal witchcraft cook, former president called Eli Johnson Sirleaf, I did not eat the money, and the government tried to witch hunt me politically because I won a seat of Maserado County to God in heaven. I will not leave. I will prove to that government that I got not just soldier. So for me, I'm not worried about Brendan Samuka. If Brendan Samuka allowed himself to be chased out of the country, and he said that he don't do anything, that Brendan Samuka is so satisfied food. You can never do this to the military in Guinea. You can't do it to the military in Mali. You will not do this to any military in Burkina Faso. But Liberia, that's why I pray to God, 2029, when we win this country, I swear to God, will dissolve the entire army and put some women in there. Because we the women, I believe we can do better than they want it. They want to set it down here. You saw Mamadi Dumia stood up for his people for massive corruption because he believed that his people suffering. But I want them here. So we are at their money. What came from all of it? Nothing came from all of it. So I'm just sick and tired. I believe that we got no men there to stand up for this country.
Okay.
But I think we the women will do better if we take over the army. Thank you for having me this morning.
Thank you, Martina. Let's take somebody from the WhatsApp number quickly this morning. We have a lot of calls on the issue. Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Good morning, Bwaka. I don't know if you cut off or you hang off on.
No, I didn't. I don't know what's happening to your line. Now you see your line is on and I'm not getting you. So don't tell me say I called you up, please.
But we don't owe that man explanation about why they left.
From Norway. Good morning, welcome.
Man, now what we're discussing here, you know how many employees I had that left?
To everybody. I know Costa will not agree with me as usual.
What's your name? Your name. Where are you calling from?
My name is Linford. And I just want to ask Costa one question. If his analogy or analysis of Cummins' failure in Maryland holds water, that if Cummins goes back again to run, he might not win because of the dismal performance in the past election. I want to ask Costa. He wants to be senator when he was unmercifully whipped in the street mosque. What makes him believe that he can still win if he couldn't even win a representative post? But
then the C analogy applies to me. Me and Cummins will not win then.
What made him that?
Why can't you tell him that? Then the same thing applies to me and Cummins.
Okay.
I'm still on the line. Let me answer. Let me hear you.
Thank you so much.
No, but I answer the man. Don't let him go. Tell him the thing. Then me and Cummins will lose in 2023. Can you answer him?
Okay, so Costa said he and Cummins will lose in 2023. So when I hear you want that, that's the answer for you.
And how you want? Yeah, me and Cummins will both lose in 2023 because I lost in 2017 and Cummins lost also, and so the both of us will lose. That's it. And how you want?
Yeah. So that answer your question, my brother. Let's take
we'll lose. I will see who on the defeat will have them.
And good morning to the Helen Costa. My name is Mohammed and I'm 12.0. Everything is here on my house. And many of us we shape the UK. This is that can bring war, instability into the country. We are keen to power under the mantle of so-called Team for Hope, and many people thought that we are going to kill the narrative. But the Joker came to power now undermine our judiciary system. All the public that we do, yes, we not destroy anything, after people, we cutting people. When you said that you will deal with responsibility of restituting the money, when you in a of alcohol we have total that arrested a man. When you took responsibility that you restitute the money, and later you reverse on the decision because of political reasons. But Brownie Samuka, like Martina said, you know, to have with me and fight the battle. He may. He have a big team at some time. No, they made a male footballer.
Sometimes you gotta run, my brother. Stay here and they put you in jail. How does it fight?
Yes, cannot change no ballet. No ballet. You have to anything. More to down. They don't care what kind. Who cannot work here? No. There's no indication. Like Leader Kale stated, if we ask ANC post, where are the indicators looking at who can win we are? They can't say none. Even the country they may hear from. Joe Bugger whipping there, Joe we are whipping there. Bugger for local country, Joe Bugger have never lost local energy election. This is the election. They gave you your next country for them to win their country. That was the third getting to them. He failed. They're beating a market for a market door. Joe Bugger won. Nesla. He carry a man who has never been actively participating in local politics. He live on the man and the man war. Bani Samuka. That's so how strong Joseph Boakai is in local country. Even you Boakai, if Joseph Boakai support you in local country, you will win because the poor believe in him. But now Kumi is no law. Kumi is no self. Look at the disparity. Joseph Boakai got 420,000 votes. Kumi got 112,000 votes. The disparity between Kumi and Joe Boakai in terms of votes, they all want 330,000 votes. They're not reasoning. They're not thinking.
Thank you so much. Let's try to take other people on the line, most especially. Sorry, we have to take somebody from the WhatsApp number this morning. Keep your calls coming in 0770-102-102. Let's
take more calls there, boy. I gotta take more calls there.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Boakai. This is Napoleon calling from Los Angeles. I said, Boakai, hello?
Go ahead now, my brother. You can be calling completely.
Okay.
I can't take you over. You understand?
Brandon Samuka is a criminal, and Joe Boakai supported a criminal. Okay. This is why he ran from the country.
Okay.
So Costa need to understand that why Fidel left the Costa Show. Boakai, you're a young man. You need to leave too because he's a blackmailer.
Okay, you get work for me. You get a job for me.
Ask him what comments will employ you.
I got a job for you. I got a job. If you want, I can inbox you my number and I can employ you.
We're gonna give you that blackmail. I'm gonna cut that ass off, man. Take another caller. Go call LS Coming Show, yeah? You damn son of a swine, Billy Goat.
Let's take somebody.
He get job for you. He get job for you. How many jobs has LS Coming created? I had 25 people working for me before this.
Good morning, Baka.
Damn government shut down my radio station.
Many listeners are starting the broadcast this morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to come in with the issue of Brandon Samuka. You see, first of all, I want to say have my condolence for the loss of our brother, Sekou.
Yeah, thank you.
You see, the government, if people say the government incompetent, people mean it to say it. Because if government in power and then you don't respect the rule of law, and then you go as far undermining the judiciary system, then the country is not safe anymore. Because if you have problem, where will you run to? Is the court. And if the court is no longer independent, then there where the problem will come from. You see? So Nana Labro now, we don't want everybody can just go and do anything. But Brownie Samuka case, it's not about Brownie Samuka. They're doing the thing because of Joseph Baka. Like I always say, the target is not Brownie Samuka. So they just leave Brownie Samuka alone and allow the men to take a seat. Because the Lofian, they are not fully represented in the house. So let the government just leave Brownie Samuka alone. Thank you.
Thank you so much for making your contribution. Let's come to the local line. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Yeah, your name are you calling from?
This is DJ Lumer.
Welcome, DJ Lumer.
Thank you very much. Let me say good morning to Costa. The fellow that asked that question, where is Fidel today? Fidel left because Roots FM was closed down. Roots FM and Fidel is a young man that got his family. He had to see a family. He had to find a job. So he couldn't be waiting until Roots FM open before he can start feeding his family. So that's your answer there, yeah? Okay, to the Brandon Samuka issue. Look, President, we don't want to take our glory. He wanted to school a political goal, but thank God Samuka had left the country. Because he wanted to put Samuka in jail, then go give executive clemency to Samuka. That is, you know, they fair is smart. But they know that the plane will three military men. President, you will not score the go on Lofa country. You will not jail Brandon Samuka and you say you go get executive clemency to free and tomorrow, and you see the jail, man, the president went get executive clemency. You lie, you miss it, President. The man is gone. And at the end of the day, we will see the Liberian people and you will get it from Lofa. Thank God if I told you last night that you can never win Lofa. I don't care what you do. And besides winning Lofa, you will not win Motorado again. Because they know your wicked deeds, Mr. President. You just won all around line. And then, thank God, you told the Liberian people say the boss, the because and motorbike you pay to the chief in your personal money. Tomorrow when we get to order you and you want to say, oh, and you see the motorbike, or the people that where the money comes from, you lie. You already told the Liberian people that money from your pocket, you bought it from your own pocket. Thank God, tomorrow there will be an order against you. And I hope and pray, Honorable Baka will find the right ticket, the right person to go with, so we can take this country from you as a dictator. And
okay.
I want to see you in Hancock, President. We are going to be frank with you. Yes, the DJ Loma talking without group without anybody but me. I want to see you in Hancock because you have failed the Liberian people, you have suffered the Liberian people, and we in tears today on what happened in this country. Okay. You even get down for security. People say, you now even measure security.
Thank you.
But at the end of the day, you will see what will happen to you. You're going to lose the election because we're tired of your looting and your stealing in this country.
Thank you so much. DJ Lomer, 0770-102-102-886, 0103-83-555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231-888-624-171. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Baka, and good morning to Dilo.
Morning.
Okay, this is Jin Saki and call for that. This is number 13.
Okay.
To the issue, Baka. It's very alarming. This government, they are only running J. Samuka. I think it will be welcoming. We are saying that they are for the corruption. So the winner one I want for the opposition to try hard to do to pay that particular money. Because they garden, they are set or trap very fair. But they kind of massive corruption down to the president. The kind of money they are stole. All I want we are just on it. They say they are for the corruption. When somebody say the president gave order to use that money. Today they are only paying some guy. So the team road at home Monday, you him babu tomorrow.
Okay.
That tomorrow, that's the rule on that tomorrow. So, so I just said this morning, I just did knew that AMP making a movement in Motor County to go to Lupus to office or computer lab for the student. I think I can see a welcoming for our political start moving the 17 district to put something together and we start hearing that our political are moving to other countries to make progress. So it will be better for us. Look, we don't end the momentum will rise up.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, Baka, hold on there. Let me just announce this quickly. JMB was actually yesterday in Nukuta. there was a vigil, a prayer service held for the victims of the 29 families that lost 29 members of their family, with each of them losing one or two. Yeah, well, 29. Yeah. Each family losing one member. Of the 29 families affected, I think about 27 of them were present, or 28 of them were present, including the governor of Nuku Town. The prayer service was held there. And then JMB gave a cash token to each of the 29, to each of the families. All of the families received cash to help with their, their mourning. Of course, they are bereaved. So he gave them an envelope to each of them, and the service was held there. Local pastors in Nuku Town conducted the vigil. It was a candlelight vigil. It was held in Nuku Town yesterday, and JMB and his team provided an envelope to each of the 29 families. That's what happened yesterday. The day before yesterday, actually, in Nuku Town. Francis Birch, my friend, I want to say thank you very much there. Francis made good on his donation toward his contribution toward Goro BN's plane ticket to go to India. Francis Birch promised $200 the day before yesterday, and he actually did send his money yesterday. And I just want to say thanks to you, Francis Birch. Let's take some more calls. That very interesting here this morning. We're discussing. We are discussing Brownie Samokai's case. Brownie has left the country. This is the right move Brownie made, because you heard what the ruling said. 3,000 plus years is what Brownie's going to go to jail for. 3,000 plus years. That's like multiple life sentences. Multiple life sentences. So Brownie made the right move to leave the country. Let's take some more calls there.
All right. Let's take somebody from the WhatsApp number. Good morning.
Yeah, Baka, how you doing, man? This is Sam from Australia.
Welcome.
Yeah, I just want to speak to the Brandon Samaka issue, and also the donation that was done by Mr. Weir. It's unfortunate. Today we're blaming the government, but the people of Lofa as well should share some responsibility. They know what's happening, and they are the ones feeding what CDC or Thomas Fowler or Koji is doing. They need to stand up to these people and make them to understand they are not in favor of some of the stuff they are doing. And if the Lofians are smart, they need to stand their ground. There should be no election again for this coming senatorial election, because President Weir need to understand that Liberia belongs to everyone. And I want to agree with my sister Martina Konatia. We don't have army in Liberia. We got boss cut. Because if we have army in our country, there's so many things going on, but now they would have stand up. But at the moment, Liberia got boss cut. I think Ellen disarmed them when she was in administration, during her administration, and it continued under President Weir's. And to President Weir's speech, it's a shame that Chizanza Kawa made the statement that he made. He was just few weeks or few months ago condemning the chiefs in Lofa for getting involved in political issues, saying they are chiefs. But then he's standing there saying that the papers were not given to them for them to campaign for opposition, and he's promoting Weir. It's a shame, because he was just condemning the people of Lofa the chiefs of Lofa a few days ago when they were advocating for Brandon Samoka, but then he's doing the same thing for President Weir. It's a shame. And President Weir exposed himself during that speech. He said, this is a personal donation, and listen to that video carefully. Down the line, he said, on behalf of the government. So my question now to President Weir, this is your personal donation. Why are you saying on behalf of the government?
Yeah, because he's a damn idiot. That's why. You don't know why?
Himself. So there's no need for people to even think that those donations are for him. It is from the government.
Everybody knows that government money, my brother. Thank you so much. Let's take another call, my guy.
So the people of Lofa need to stand up to the government and be able to make some strong decisions.
Thank you.
Another call, my guy.
Thank you so much. Now we come to Pangomo Kamara. Pangomo.
1 minute per caller.
Yeah, Baka, good morning. How are you?
Welcome.
Good morning, Pastor.
Morning, Pangomo.
Okay.
Costa, we should not get annoyed. You know, Bamu can find one road to start himself. If there's some kind of issue, the Supreme Court there knows very well. That idiot, that Google chief justice that's saying that one that the Supreme Court bench, they're watching your real toilet issue 24 hours. There's a lot of people in Liberia who have corrupt our resources. Then we have been money where to start. Our $30 million mobile exercise, that the money that he took to buy the pick up. Well, John Weir was a football legend. They're asking. He spent $100,000 to get loans to player there to Mali. He never leave it out actually. We pay for it later on. The government pay for that money to him. We gave him presidency. He making people, he made them get looting the resources of Liberia. The finance minister gave him update report, and the senator dying, senator living miserable life. So we have finished starting himself. Let me tell you, I cannot agree with the finance minister and Wesley Tapper will hold it accountable for our $30 million mobile exercise. He will be paid. And the government on the 400 units he built. He was professional. We have 80 according to the
1 minute per call, brother.
Okay. Thank you so much. Let's take people Thomas Ansumana on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, Buckeye. Good morning, Pedro. You know, Liberians, we can learn. This is the same thing that brought war in our country. Haunting people, people fleeing our country. Many people fled our country during the Dole regime. And this is why that brought war in our country. They're repeating the same thing. It is sad. It is very, very sad. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
One of my very loyal soldiers, Alvin B. Ta, congratulations to you. You graduate today with a degree in general agriculture. Wonderful. Kudos to you, Alvin B. Ta from Stella Maris Polytechnic with a degree in general agriculture. Alvin B. Ta, we celebrate you. I'm very proud of you, especially for what you studied. General agriculture. Brilliant. Let's take some more calls there.
All right. Let's take somebody from this WhatsApp number. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, your name is joining us from?
Yeah, Waka, okay, Ali. You getting me now?
You are live. Welcome.
Yeah, okay. I just want to discuss a little bit on the Granny Samuka issue. You know, this one here, they say when they get ready to die, you can say the forest, the hidden in the forest, that what happen now. You know, everything will start from Lofa. Anything that starts from Lofa, and not easy. Now, our whole surrounding Burkina Faso intention, nothing good there. So, army people, they're hungry like that, Guinea like that, Mali like that. Our whole surrounding now in army people here. Then you go for a army man, you go chase army man for his country for nothing, for no reason. So we have big delay in our reach to his end. And then they start from day one. 2 second attack like Dura. What kind of going in like Dura? What kind of army there? Nothing. He rather do it to himself. Our people will just sorry for our people, but really what they this road, they do it to their self, and they will see the outcome of this one. Very, very soon.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's take somebody from this other line. Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Paga.
Go ahead.
Good morning, Paga. Please, Paga, please, give me a time, give me a minute. What a stupid, foolish man.
No. Don't use that other word. You can use stupid, but not that other word.
Please, I beg you.
No, we'll not do that yet.
Don't use such a word.
You can say stupid. Yes, stupid is okay. Perfect. And the meaning of the word stupid, go define it. Let me define stupid for them, because they always say I insult people. It is an insult, but they're not man calls. The definition of stupid is an adjective. It means having or showing a great lack of intelligence or common sense. You hear that? Having or showing a great lack of intelligence or common sense. When you lack intelligence or common sense, you're stupid. That's what it is. That's the meaning of the word stupid. Let's take some more calls.
All right. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, welcome.
Good morning, BJ.
Poka, go ahead. You're live.
Thank you. Let me say good morning to you, the energetic, sophisticated co-host BJ, and good morning to my undefeatable hero, Henry Pedro Costa. Good morning, Pedro.
Morning, Poka.
Let me say good morning to our mom and our dad in the diaspora, and happy New Year to them. But the issue, for the recognition of Poka Robert, and I joined you this morning from a sick bed. I live by the grace of God. Since my accident, I live
Poka, like 1 minute talking, like only 1 minute.
Yeah.
All
I know. Let me thank also to the youth chair of COP for a timely intervention. Thanks to the youth chair of COP, Ma'am Chiyago Kone. But
that's not why you call him, man, Poka, man. We're not going to do that yet.
Hello.
Okay. Sorry. Let's take another
No,
person
Poka, you just called to let us know that you are sick. We know you're sick, and we are concerned. But don't take our time to do that, eh?
That the problem will be facing here.
You know we are concerned about you, but don't call here.
Hello.
Yeah. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah. For brothers and Costa, let me say this: Costa, you not Jesus. For people to be insulting
hello. William.
Listen to me, brother.
Hey, Boga, let him go. We'll take another call. No, we'll take another call. Forget that.
Let's take this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Boga, and good morning to my daughter, leader, Pedro Costa. I want to use the medium to say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To my Muslim brothers and sisters in radio land. Momo Critical Johnson, I'm calling you from somewhere around Monrovia. While it is true that leader stopping my brother from, speaking, but at times they say bad soul, they bad medicine. The fellow who just called, for some of us will not use those words, but it's just a small another bit. You know how many people leader Costa have impacted technology? You know how many people that we have
don't waste your time talking about that. No. Go to the point and discuss the issue.
Hello.
People who will deal with that. Don't go to defend us.
That boy has a millionaire company today that he has his own vessel and he's bringing a petroleum product in the country in Maryland as now as we speak. So he has impacted a lot of people. And who is you to ask?
Look, Waga, we're not doing that. We're not wasting our time doing that. Please, I beg you. We can defend ourselves. We don't need you to defend us.
That's the problem.
When somebody calls and talks something stupid, we'll take care of it. Don't call and distract us with it. We appreciate you, but we don't want you doing that. We want you to focus on what we're discussing and don't get distracted and call in to, respond to somebody. Don't do that. We can handle. We can hold our own very well. You know that very well. Yeah. Yeah, and you don't have to use certain abusive words or language.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling William.
Don't
William,
do that.
you have
You're
to
allowed
live.
to say stupid.
You're
allowed to say damn because we told you what the meaning of the word. But please don't call in and try to tell people what we've done and try to validate. No, don't do that. Don't waste our time. Let's take another call then.
William, you have to live according to the rules of the show.
Let us slide, we've said enough. Yeah, let's just take another call there. Our people, we love them, we appreciate them, but we're not going to let them waste our time with that.
All right, so the phone lines are open. 0770-102-102-86. Ali Kaba, you've been calling. Let's see if we can try to join you. Ali, I don't know what's going on, but I'll take somebody from this line here quickly. Good morning, Ali. Welcome.
No, I called today. I called on the WhatsApp number.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you so much. Good morning.
Thank you very much, leader, for the topic this morning.
Okay.
There's a few things I want to speak in as in regards to certain things that you raised, and I think the government needs to look into that with seriously. If they don't take care, trust me, it will still undermine the peace and stability today. That is, leader to declare the sea is one, and to run campaign in Lofa, some already want to see it. The
people make it very crystal clear that an attempt to run campaign over there. Don't be surprised where you will see people losing in Lofa, where you will see those like the election commission will send over there, where you will see people losing, people dying mysteriously. Watch out. You're not able to claim to see what is about running the campaign in Lofa. Our people out there and stick with it long term what the government is doing. And extend the one campaign over there, and extend to declare somebody for the CDC camp to go in Lofa. I swear to God, it will happen, and that would be the consequence if they're going to do that will fall. Thank you very much for the show.
Thank you, Amara, for calling. The phone lines are still open. We have 7 more minutes to go to end the weekend edition of the Costa Show. Somebody from this line. Good morning.
Good morning, Baka.
Welcome.
Yeah, let me say good morning to our leader. Let me say good morning to the incoming senator of Mosovado County, Leader Henry Pedro Costa. My name is Stephen S. and I'm calling on Johnsonville. You know, what the government is doing, let it continue. They did the police already. When it comes to December, we leader come to the program, let it go and say we arrest or Leader Costa. George, you want to be president. Leader Costa will be president. We have elections to focus on. So when Costa comes to the level, let it go arrest Costa. George, you have to decide whether he wants to be president in 2023 or he wants to arrest Costa. The government has to make that decision because it will not happen. The same way account we will get educated abroad, we get a data abroad until our leader can get freedom. Thank you for having me this morning.
Thank you so much. Let's take somebody from the WhatsApp number. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Wakai. It's the calling for Houston. I just wanted to speak to the Brian Samuka thing. I don't know what they're doing in our country. It feels like a personal, like a private property or whatever. But if the election commission went ahead and clear somebody, he has to be formed to the foot. They clear him to run, and the place is supposed to stop him. They didn't stop him there. Say, "Oh no, you cannot take part in the election." He won the election. Why are you going and hunting and you talking about fighting corruption? Bill Torrey and walking around over there. Everybody, you there, not time get all of y'all over there. Nobody getting arrested for corruption. But you're cherry picking people to something there. And this is a man I never used. According to the story, he was instructed by a president to use the money, not something that he took to say that the corruption. He took it and used it on his personal and self. So I don't know what whatever they're doing over there, but he needs to stop. Like, brother, his personal property is where did he start distributing personal gifts? So when you are a football player, then he bought lantern for anybody. Okay. Before you will be, when you are even senator, you bought lantern for anybody. Before you'll be taking that Brimpool money to campaign where and acting like you're humanitarian.
Thank you so much, man. I'll take another person on this line. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, brother. My name is Payatike. I'm calling for Saturday morning.
Welcome.
Brother, I got one thing to tell you. The breast that can disgrade the chicken, it can come from the back, right? And then people see how Chatra and problem started. Chatra used to call Lofa Kante his pepper butch and let everything declare small. So it's new Brian Samgatin, and Brian Samgatin don't overlook it. It's a real threat to the government. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, my brother. We'll take a few more calls. The phone lines are still open. The WhatsApp
we'll take 5 more calls and we'll call it a day and a weekend. 5 more calls. 5 more calls.
All right, let's take the first one here. Good morning.
Good morning, Bwakai. My name is George Weed. I'm calling from District 6, Mosovado County. How are you?
Welcome.
Thank you. I just want to weigh in. I've been in Liberia for a while now. I just want to weigh in on what is going on this morning on your show. So, Samukai, according to information, has responded. So, if anyone wants to believe that George Weah is witch hunting Bani Samukai, I think it's actually out of logic. So we need to, make our arguments, but not the way you guys are doing it.
Is it a CDC guy? The guy from Australia? Is that him?
That's George Weah from Australia. I mean, Liberia.
Yeah, I blocked you some time ago for making stupid contributions. All right.
Go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead, my brother. Hello. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I recognize. I know that name. That CDC man, crazy CDC man.
All right, the phone lines are still open. Let me take. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bakai. I learned again. There's a Gomo Kamara. I'm telling you, Ellie will pay the consequences for this money. Ellie will pay. She's going to pay for it. She don't want to sell an ambush because she ordered some kind to use the money for the military. And the money they're making on Dubai right now, the money what the military making Dubai, the ammo, the money will pay to them. And Ellie closed her mouth, or her whisk her mouth. She put the money in mess, and then we have to pay 700 some more thousand for it. Where that money go?
All right.
They pay.
All right.
Yeah, I mean that Ellen Pope, that Ellen, you know, let me tell you something. Ellen, when it comes to politics in Liberia, Ellen beat all the men in the country. All of you, not nothing for Ellen. All the men.
Yeah.
Ellen used Brandon Samokai to do this thing. She put Brandon in this mess.
Mm-hmm.
She turned around. When Brandon was in trouble, what did she do? But when her son, Charles Sally, was arrested, Ellen did not rest until Joya released her son. You remember, Baga?
No more call. Joya was forced to release a man.
Thank you. And stay, Brandon Samokai. Brandon, you know I have defended you because you are innocent. But I'm disappointed in all of you the way you keep licking the woman's feet. You'll be bowing down to her. Ellen put you in this mess. You, Brownie. You are still passing around acting, going to visit her to her house.
Yeah.
Be nice to her.
Mm-hmm.
Ellen is smarter than all of you, excluding me. Me and I inside. She's smarter than you. She beat all of you, including Joe Parker. She beat all of you to the game. You know why Ellen is smarter than them? Ellen got that the way she damn wicked, and then they all be acting nice to her.
She can forgive.
You don't be acting nice to somebody who get that the way to you and destroy you. Oh, you know, the woman here or here, but what we do with that? Got to pretend with her. That's the problem. Ellen could have told the court, she could have written to the court, she could have gone to Georgia and made the same case she made for her son Charles Salif. But Brandon Samokai, they all went to Ellen house the last time celebrating Ellen's birthday.
Yeah.
All of y'all dancing with Ellen. They woman destroy y'all. Then y'all stay there around. Oh, you know, they woman, yeah, she full of it, but what will do? Yeah. That's why she is smarter. That's why she gets away with all these things, because you all are weak. You are weak. You are weak, all of y'all. You are weak. That's why Ellen gets it. That's why she wins them every time, Walker. She wins them every time. Because you know why? They know that she is a dangerous, deadly woman. Nasty. She's not loyal to anybody but herself and to her children. She fought for her son, Charles Salif. When Charles Salif went to jail, Ellen made sure Charles Salif was released. They said, "Why Charles was not feeling well, eh?" The next thing we know, we saw that bugger sitting down with a big bowl of fufu in front of him with Heineken. What kind of man that said was sick in jail? He comes outside. The same day, we see him with a hell of a bowl of fufu and with a whole carton of Heineken. That bugger was getting chopper. This is why Ellie messes with y'all. All of y'all, including Joe Parker. Because y'all know what? You're weak. The woman get that away. Then y'all be playing nice with her. Oh, you know the woman, you know, Costa, that woman there, her been high, but what would do? This is why Brandon Samokai sat down there and Ellen Johnson said they instructed you and you used the money. Yes, you are not wrong for using the money because but when the case came, why didn't she go to the court and say, you know what, President Weah, you told me publicly that you were going to pay the money back. When I told you that I ordered Brandon Samokai to use this money, you told me publicly and said, Madam President, I will pay the money back when my government takes over. But guess what? When you came to power, you didn't do it. Ellie's supposed to get up and say, if Ellie has said that publicly, if Ellie had written a letter, a public letter to George Weah and publish it and call a press conference and say, look, George, Mr. President, when I was leaving office, I told you about this AFL money that I instructed Brandon Samokai to use. But guess what? You told me you were going to pay the money back. Now your government came to power. You pay $400,000 of the money, $400,000 of the money. Then how the hell can you now be saying, well, I gotta tell George that ad I sent him we should play at the end of the show before we go. I sent him an ad. Let him cue it now and make sure we play at the end of the show before we go. You hear me? So listen, but just listen to me. Brandon Samokai should have gone to Ellie. So look, you told me to use the money, Ellie. Now you told me Joe Weah were going to pay the money back. Joe Weah publicly said he will pay the money back. Now I'm being prosecuted for it. What are you going to do? But no, Brandon them all worship Ellie. Like all of them in Unity Party. They worship her. You know the woman. The woman is 80-something year old, but she wicked. She wicked. That's why I can't stand the ground she walks on. I can't stand her. And I mean, I don't hide it from them. But because of your weakness, all of you are weak. That is the reason why Ellen wins every time. Ellen stood up for her son, and her son was released from prison. They said he was sick. See that bugger that day, that damn liquor sucker, Charles Ali. When I was taking him from jail that day, see, I can get the bugger. Ain't coming for that. You remember you saw the video?
I saw the video. I watched
it.
We
look, that sweet 16 wife posted that picture of him to a horse. You said the man sick. They released the man on compassionate ground because the man sick. The man coming to die in jail. Soon the man go home, bugger. What did we see?
Fufu and headache.
Bowl of fufu and soup. Forget the fufu and soup. Okay, sick man get sick person in like bro. No. Normally we can drink hot soup and fufu. But what did the man have sitting in the end? Oh, Heineken. That son of my swine was drinking a whole carton full of chili pese Heineken. You don't see sick man drinking Heineken, chili pese. The people are weak. That is the reason why Ellen and D were up. All of y'all we go. All of y'all, excluding me.
Costa, they
believe in the corner with Ellen Johnson right now. I will con her head for the things she did to me. I'll probably sweep her on her for more. You see, you treat her, you know that woman, the woman damn wicked. She's damn wicked. You put me and Ellen in one dark corner right now. I can't tell you I will hold myself back. The thing that she did to me, if I come her hair or something, I will do something to her. This is strength. You cannot be cowardly. The woman joking you with net, boy. Then if you saying, hey man, Ellie, stop it, man. Stop it. She joking you with net. Put me and Ellie in one dark corner, Jenna. When I yell at her, she will fall. You might ain't gonna test yourself. I didn't know yell at her. She will fall. Damn wicked witch. That woman sitting there dealing with y'all. All of y'all be playing nice with her. Oh, the woman, the woman did, the woman that. You see that weakness. The guys are weak, boy, guy. That is their problem. They are weak. All of them weak. When they sit down with Ellie, they know the woman is a damn witch. When they go sit down with her, then she can charm them. Then they be like, yeah, I met her today. You know that woman, what would do with her? Just listen to them, how they can talk about her, and she got her wicked way, but what would do?
But they have the belief that she can make them who they want to be.
Yeah.
That's the belief.
Yeah, that's the reason. Oh, they need something from her. Me, I need fusa from Ellie. Nothing. I fought her for 6 years. She put me in jail 2 times. She sued me in America. I beat her government. And her son from my Sally tried to kill me in work because my God is bigger than Ellen Johnson Sally. But all of y'all bunch of weak people. You're weak. All of y'all weak. I said every one of them. All of them weak. They said that with Ellie. Ellie can cajole them. Ellie cajole me. Y'all put me in one corner where I want to sweep her feet from under her or comb her head or something. You're weak. All of you weak. You're going to tell them, I say, Costa say, you are weak. You sit down with Ellie, you scared of her. But Ellie go behind and be juking you and be juking you. They go say, Brownie Samoka, you sat down there. The woman used you to take the coal from the fire. She fought for her son. Her son came from day that day. They say, see Taz Ellie. They were holding on. Jay won't fall down. They carried that bugger home. Now a sweet 16 wife, she went Facebook Live. You don't see sick man with whole crate or Heineken. That bugger just copying Heineken down with a hell of a bowl of food and soup sitting there in front of him. That the man want to say was Sego. Ellie made sure she got her son out of jail. But for you, Brownie Samokai, you're that person around celebrating her birthday. You're celebrating her birthday.
Yeah.
You are weak. When somebody show you that they are wicked to you, when you're nice to them, you are stupid. Hello, let me repeat. When somebody continuously shows you that they're wicked to you, that they hate you, that they undermine you, and you keep acting like you Christian call to them, you are what? End it for me. You are what? You are damn weak. Somebody shows you that they hate your guts, that they undermine you, that they try to destroy you, then you keep acting nice to them.
Nice to the person.
You know, the only they get contact. They only can make you president. They only can do the 1 year. That's what y'all be doing. Y'all sit on there. Y'all put me in corner of that woman. That different story. Y'all want to come over here or super FIFA on her. Then somebody can say, oh, that woman, don't talk about like the damn way to kill her up in the damn country. The damn way to kill her up in the damn country. This is how Ellen gets away with it, okay? She plays this feminine card. You know, their grandmom, their diminutive grandmotherly figure, you know, and Ellen Johnson, Sally, they see the woman, they be like, yeah. She put Brandon in the mess. Now Brandon now flee from her country. He will not come back on the job we are leave out. If God forbid job we are win 6 more years, Brandon will remain in exile for those 6 more years, okay?
Yeah.
Brandon can never step foot in Liberia as long as George Weah is in power. Let's take 5 more calls, then we'll go. Let Liberian people say Allah. All of them weak. All of them weak people. That's what I do. Weak.
That will wicked, that will can forgive. She said her
wicked woman can forgive. But all of you be saying now they be worshiping her. Someone birthday can, you be running to her house to go pay homage to her. Madam President, how are you? Y'all know the woman choking you with knife. Then y'all still be because of greed. That greed and desperation. That why they can still be sucking up to her. That means you'll suck up to that damn witch. Let's take some calls there. Ellie will deal with y'all. She will deal with y'all. Yeah. Let's take some more calls there, boy.
077-0102-102-86 010383. The WhatsApp number is +231 888-624-171. Yeah, 888-624-171. We take 5 more calls. Good morning.
Good morning, brother, and good morning to dealer.
Welcome.
Yeah, okay, there's a Jin Saki on the line. Oh, brother, I think dealer said it all because the first place, they will more continue the zombie guys. Why is the reason the coach cannot summon Elling for them to go Jennifer? How do you say to get the money? Because she don't want to burn some guys say it. She don't want to burn some guys to use the money. Why they cannot somehow the woman? Then they say now there and they control the woman to control watching that woman there. Why is the reason? They poor for the woman today the thing I made July you want no we let 2017 I see what? Why the poor control what they want to for a woman? So it is true. Something did not.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Because they think Ellen can make them can get them what they want. That's why they worship her. Yeah. Let's take some more calls there.
Yeah, the WhatsApp number is +231 888-624-171. That's the WhatsApp number 0770-102-102-086-010383 555-102-102. So placing your calls, and we will take like 4 more calls.
And we go. Elena, we get one more.
Yeah, but Costa, she have helped in destroying the CPP also, but you know, she have played her part.
Every bad thing that Ellen can be inside, but all of them can treat her nice. And that's weakness. Weakness is when you know somebody is your enemy and they are destroying you, but then you still be sucking up to them and worshiping them. That's weakness. I hear right there. Brandon Samuka was destroyed by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, yeah, my people. Yeah.
All right.
Brandon Samuka was destroyed by Ellen.
Let's take
right there.
Good morning.
So never stood up for him.
Good morning, Black. Tina Konate on the line again. Leader, you have said it right this morning. Leader, but the only player I disagree with you. These people, they are not weak, to be honest. All of them, they are power greed. They believe that without Ellie, they cannot achieve their political goals. That's why everyone on there can see Ellie fit. But you put me Ellie, I swear to God, we only have a senior service because we bury her. They play me and her will be here. I will bury her. When the senior service people will hear ever. Ellie is wicked. Ellie doesn't love this country. Ellie will destroy all the good politicians that got vision for this country because she don't want Liberia to make progress. She wants for Liberia to suffer. Ellie is a certified witch. Ellie can do anything to destroy Liberia and destroy Liberian people's life in this country. That Brennan Samuka issue, Ellie is behind it because she believes that she wants to get at Joseph Boaka and Joseph Boaka to get in her the face because he's still going to greet her on her birthday. I swear to God. Ellie said she don't forgive. I myself, my weakness is to forgive. But I don't believe in destroying people. But you come at me because you feel that you can destroy me to go in here. I will never forgive you. Okay. I don't believe in destroying people. Ellie is a witch.
Ain't easy as in there talking as someone stupid. One of them telling me that you try to respect a woman because you get contacts, you can put you in jail in America. You damn
welcome.
You know how long I live in America? I said Ellie was president already. He put me in jail. Y'all go watch it ball.
What's the name? You're calling from where?
Well, my name is Moses Campbell Dennis, and I do call from the Turkish Republic.
Okay, welcome.
Well, thank you. I think it was just the right decision that Brahmi Samuka made to have fled the country. I mean, because who knows what next was going to happen to him. So the fact that everybody, I mean, it is glaring in the eyes of the Liberian people and even in the eyes of the international community that this is seen as a complete witch hunt. So Brahmi Samuka had no other alternative but to have left the country. And in my mind, that is justifiable. And I mean, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is a very terrible woman. She has even extended this to Sierra Leone. I don't know whether you guys are aware, but
I'm following the thing with our lady.
Sierra Leone even was in recent time on radio and TV and indicating exactly what Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is doing. And, you know, interfering with the country's politics. So it tells you, I mean, the kind of person she is. And we have to stand very strong. And the opposition now must take a critical stance. And this is why, but they will not go scot-free. This is why they are doing everything possible to prevent Joseph Boakai from assuming the presidency of the country.
Okay.
Thank you. And we are praying day and night on our knee to ensure that when Joseph Boakai becomes president, all of those people will be brought to book and prosecuted.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, this is the situation. The only way Brandon will return to Liberia is when Boakai is president. That's the only way. Joe wins the presidency again, God forbid, Joe Boakai cannot, Brandon cannot return to Liberia, which is very sad.
All right. Let's take Mohamed Chicharito Kone for the second time.
And that's what you know, Ellie and her minister of parliament, Judy Moore, they sued me here in America in 2016. She used a Jewish lawyer, big shot lawyer, Stevie Schneidbaum. I flogged the two of them in court. They made a financial settlement to me, tens of thousands of dollars. Ellen and her lawyer, she her minister of public works, Judy Moore. I flogged the two of them in court in America. Just so you know. Yeah. you who say Ellen can do something to me in America. Let's take that call. We'll take one more after that, and then we'll call it a day here. And then John will play that ad before we go. The advertisement that I sent him.
Good morning. Welcome back.
Good morning. Good morning to the other president. My name is Fundraiser and the form for Thursday. You remember doing your brilliant analysis about our politicians, the mail, watch him up. And to me, is one of those that will be greater man or mandatory empty promises of the loyalty to him. He is the one who not to come to the categorical statement that mandatory is supporting Kuno. Mandatory not supporting Kuno, mandatory supporting Jowia because he wants her not to be punished. She also not to be punished. But like you regularly say, during her birthday, I saw all the people who call them political leader. The woman that started this for the back in 2017, if she continue doing it, all them way to pay women to her. So I agree with you. Granny Samuka deserves it. I agree with Granny Samuka also deserves it. That's true. I agree with you. I like to be fair. What you say? That's true. Granny Samuka, the case was equal, and I said it kept quiet. She had control over we are. She didn't say we are no. He kept on it because he made promise to me that he will rest to see the money. And if I believe that I made it for last year, he kept quiet, he destroyed the man today. Now the man attempt to secrecy or whatever question. But doing it one birthday, they were there.
They were there. Running there all to her birthday.
People are ready. I say the smart people, all of them. They will not be successful because they don't want you to say a brave test. You see your enemy destroy. You say watch it, there's something wrong with the regime. Something wrong with the regime. But you say identify your enemy, then you say he's there with the person.
Exactly.
If you went to download the entire middle population,
all right, thank you so much. We'll cross over to calls. Let me see. There is no more call here, so we'll cross over to
calls. And we'll close up. Y'all still be kissing Ellen feet when y'all see her. Y'all be kissing her feet.
Monrovia, Harrisburg, it's time to celebrate with the big boys.
You want to bamba? You want to cheat with the big boys?
So join us this and every weekend, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, as we chill with the big boys. Then the big one comes out on February 11 and February 14 as we celebrate the Valentine's Day as Wookiee Special Lovers Night. And on February 11, come in your green as we celebrate the gallant men and women in arms and our fallen heroes on Armed Forces Day at the Wookiees Farm. Gates open at 12 noon till the break of dawn. Have a night in our cozy chalet for as low as $85 and have a breakfast and unlimited time in our pool. And for that VVIP, for only $150, you get 1 bottle of red wine, 2 breakfasts, 1 lunch, and unlimited time in our pool. Come along with the kids this and every weekend and on the Valentine's and Armed Forces Day at the Wookiees Farm. Take advantage of this offer this and every weekend. And to spice it up, visit our local bar. Yatta's Guiding is now open for that local drinks. Why don't you visit us at Wookiees Farm in Harrisburg? Taste our finger-licking grilled fish, pizza, and varieties of food. Wookiees Farm is back again. Come and chill with the big boys this and every weekend and on the Armed Forces Day and the Valentine's Day. I'll catch you there.
You want to bamba? You want to cheat with the big boys? Now you don't get the kitty, you don't get the coffee drink.
All right, folks, this brings us to an end of this week's edition or broadcast of the Costa Show. Folks, when you identify your enemy in this life, there are several things you can do. If you are a believer, as am I, get on your knees and pray to God to subdue your enemy and to frustrate their plans. Some people will pray for God to destroy the enemy. Yes, you can also pray for that. David in the Bible, in the book of Psalm, prayed for God to destroy his enemy. Of course, you can pray for that. One of the things you can do when you discover your enemy is stay clear of your enemy, Bwakai. When somebody slaps you one time and shows you that he or she is an enemy, take them seriously. Don't be confused and think that, oh yeah, the person didn't know what they were doing. That's why they might have hurt you. You're wrong. Ellen is your enemy. All of you. She hates your guts. She hates me too. I hate her too. 50-50. I don't like her. She doesn't like me. I'm never going to pretend with her. I don't need her for anything. I don't need her for political power. Those of you who think you need her, well, think again. She will never change. She's your enemy. She will die your enemy. Brownie Samoka allowed Ellen to destroy him. Today, he's a fugitive. I feel for him because Brownie is not a saint, but on this one, on this particular one, Brownie is an innocent man. This is political witch hunt facilitated by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. She fought for her son Charles. That bugger came out of jail, went home, swallowed a bowl of fufu, drank a whole crate of Heineken, chile pese cold Heineken. That bugger can drink like fish. And then when I can imagine what he did after eating all our swallowing all our fufu and all our Heineken with his sweet 16 wife. Has anybody seen Charles Sirleaf's wife? What? You know what I'm saying?
La friendly girl, that
man where he said friend. Oh my God, I will not be eyeing a man well.
No, la get friend to poor dress out.
But my boy ain't here, but I got furu. That's what I tell you where you may eye.
They get friend.
See the man too. The man came on that day. They said the man sick. See the man. Ellen went and threatened Joya to release her son Charles. Charles could not post bond. You remember? Charles was in jail without bond. They could not post a bond. They released Charles. They said on compassionate grounds. On Lola man get big bowl of fufu with a Heineken, with a crate of Heineken, chili pese, but drink the Heineken, but don't sweat in the hair like belly gold. They sweet 16 what they see. The way the man have been in jail for a while. You know where all our Heineken went.
Someone was just waiting for Charles say to Romy jail so Ali can start putting it on her leg and then they put.
So you're waiting for the stay in jail so you're not putting it on the eating?
Yeah, that no, but they say for a while, man, so have to enjoy it.
Wait, why be ragged and say we should stop what this be ragged? Which one must stop? They what? They telephone Heineken or chasing the men too? Which one?
Why don't you have to do that? Our lawyer friendly again, back. Yeah.
Look, Charles, a policeman. That man want to see goose. Eh? Then you get that kind of fresh young thing. Yeah, I don't want it for. And they want to call good food and the belly can do nothing with it. Yeah. Good food with the belly already full. You can't do nothing with the food. Like, a typical example right there. My boy will see you.